everyone, it's CroakPad, and welcome to my Valentine's Day special speed art. So a long time ago, like sometime in the summer last year, I was thinking about some kind of Pokemon meme in which Champion Cynthia was telling Champion Alder that she thought she wasn't his type. And since it was Pokemon, that gave me the idea to come up with a joke in which a Pokemon rejects another because they are not their type, literally. And the best Pokemon I thought of for this would be a Charizard proposing to a Dragonite, because Charizard is famous for not being a dragon type, even though it looks like one. Now, I know that both Charizard and Dragonite are flying types, and that Mega Charizard X is part dragon type, but we're assuming that this Dragonite wants to commit to a Pokemon who shares her exact typing that isn't just temporary with a Megastone. And a week before Valentine's Day, I decided that I was finally going to draw this and do a Valentine's special speed art for it. I call it Charizard's Heartbreak. Let me know in the comments if there are any other Pokemon couples that you think would go well with this joke. So far, this drawing has taken me the longest to do, ever. After recording and putting the video clips together, they totaled to be 2.5 hours long. But it probably took even longer than that because I think there were some parts that I forgot to record, so there may be some parts where there's suddenly some new color or shadows, and that's because I was an idiot and I didn't realize I wasn't recording those parts. This is also my first drawing in which I used a technique known as the action line, which, if you don't know, is a line drawn for your character from head to toe or head to tail to act as a guide for drawing their entire body. I learned this from a cartooning book by Christopher Hart. This technique is useful when trying to figure out how to draw a character in a certain pose, which is exactly the case in this drawing. And I think that this is my first digital drawing that I had 2 rough sketches for before doing the final line art. So this project had a lot of firsts for me. When it came to coloring, I was confronted with a small problem, and that was the fact that Charizard and Dragonite's colors are very similar, like almost exactly the same. So the first colors I used for Charizard were kind of light, but later I decided that I should use those for Dragonite and use some slightly darker colors for Charizard. On the inside of Charizard's wings, I went with a sea green, and for Dragonite I used an actual blue. After coloring, I wondered if I should try coloring the line art, and I did it all for Dragonite, but I only partially did it for Charizard, because as I looked at Dragonite, I decided it didn't look all that great, but it was nice practice. I'll have to practice some more so I know how to properly choose colors for line art. Now, let's see, what else to talk about? Recently on Twitter, I said I would be posting on Facebook again, but I won't really be posting anything really big or important. Probably just new links to videos as well as images from these speed arts, as well as comics when I get around to making some. And I want to announce that I am starting to work on a website. It's going to be a simple blog where I'll post about different things. Sometimes I have stuff that I want to talk about in a video, but I don't really think it's quite good enough for an entire video, so instead, I'll blog about it. I'll announce the website's release on Twitter once it's ready. So that will about do it for this speed paint video. I hope you enjoyed this Valentine's special. If you did, then give it a like, and you should subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos like this. After I finished recording this, I showed the drawing to a friend and she gave me some critiques. So I made a few small changes off screen, such as removing the text that says Dragon Gem and writing the dialogue in my own handwriting and coloring Dragonite's antennae. So the final image with those changes will be posted to my social media pages instead of what I finished in this video. That being said, you should head over to my profiles on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt, etc. And it's been a while since I've given a shout out to anyone. So today, I'd like to acknowledge Christopher on YouTube and Google+, who is actually my twin brother, so you can go over to him and say hi if you want. Well, I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. Make sure to express your love and appreciation for your loved ones, and not just on this once-a-year holiday, but at any time you can. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!